So we've seen several examples of personal fouls for excessive contact on blindside blocks. Let's talk about a legal blindside block. Generally, a legal blindside block would involve a deflective block with the hands not above the shoulders, or a screening block, again below the shoulders, which isn't initiated with the blocker's helmet or an upward thrust of the shoulder. This first example of a legal blindside block, it comes on a punt return, and you're going to see at least two blindside blocks. Both of them are legal. You'll note the blockers have their heads up, their hands out. You can see the difference in the safety factor relating to these blocks. And we're going to take a look at it from the end zone. I'm going to stop frame it so you can see the approach angles. So here's the first legal block. Watch the hands. Here's the second. You can see both these blocks are forceful. They put the defenders on the ground. They're effective in springing the runner for a long gain. This next example is another legal blindside block using the hands, and I'm going to run this in real time because I think when you initially see it you might think, ooh, that's illegal, but we're going to run it back slowly and show you the legal aspects of this block. So I'll just let this run. It's going to be an interception. There's the block. Okay, I'm going to run that back and we're going to slow it down. Now watch the defender. His head is up, his hands are out. That's a hard hit, but it's perfectly legal. This next example of a legal blindside block occurs on a broken play. It's a quarterback scramble, reversing field, has all the elements that we normally see with blindside blocks, and we have a defenseless player involved. We'll run it. So A80, who's going to be highlighted here, is going to block B60. You can see B60's concentration and focus is on the quarterback. He's defenseless. I'm going to run this in real time and then we'll run it back. Now that hit is done with the back. It's not with the helmet. Let's watch it in slow motion. You can see how effective it is. It knocks 60 off his line. He's effectively out of the play. That's a legal block. Great job. This next play is another example of a legal blindside block. This one involves the screening type of blindside block. This play also has a couple of other interesting components. We'll have a low block that's legal, and we also have a pass reception caught by the quarterback, and that's legal. So let's just take a look at it. Now the first two players highlighted are the involved in the low block. Just keep an eye on them. You can see the defender is off the ground, and one of the requirements for an illegal low block is that one or both feet have to be on the ground, so that's legal. Now comes the you also saw the reception by the quarterback after it bounced off that defender's hands. It came back to the quarterback. He can receive that legally, and he can't throw it again, but he can run. So now we're going to have the blindside block with the two players highlighted here. Okay, we're going to take one more look at this from the end zone. Going to run it in slow motion so you can see the block, see the reception by 18. So there's the defender leading his feet. There's 18 receiving the ball, his own pass. Now these are the two players that are involved in the blindside block. B51, again, defenseless. He's got his concentration on the quarterback. Watch what A80 does. Comes in, uses his back to screen B51. Great job. Well, that'll do it for this installment of the 2016 Pop Warner Film Study. Stay on the lookout for more training videos. This is Mark Andrews signing off.